On the eve of March 31, 1922, a palpable dread descended upon the small Bavarian farmstead of Hinterkaifeck. A chill wind whispered through the barren fields, carrying with it a sense of unseen surveillance. For days peculiar occurrences had unsettled the Gruber family, and there made footsteps in the attic, sounds suggesting someone was living within their walls. A misplaced key. This wasn't just a feeling of unease, it was a burgeoning terror, a premonition of the horrific fate that awaited them under the shroud of night. As darkness truly enveloped Hinterkaifeck, an unspeakable violence erupted silently, brutally. The family, including the two young grandchildren and the new maid who had arrived just hours earlier, were lured to the stable one by one. There in the darkness they were struck down, their lives extinguished. With horrifying efficiency, the motive remained a chilling enigma. Theft seemed unlikely as money and valuables were left untouched. The silence that followed the massacre was more terrifying than the sounds of their struggle. For several days their absence went unnoticed, a sinister testament to the isolated nature of the farm. It wasn't until April 4th that neighbors, driven by concern, finally approached the property. The scene that greeted them was one of unimaginable horror. The bodies were discovered in the barn, a grim tableau of a family annihilated. What was especially disturbing was the evidence that the killer or killers had remained on the farm for days after the murders, tending to the animals and eating meals. This chilling detail deepened the mystery, suggesting a level of cold-blooded audacity that defied comprehension. The investigation that followed was extensive but ultimately fruitless despite numerous interviews and the development of over 100 suspects. No one was ever definitively linked to the crime. The absence of forced entry, the specific targeting of individuals, and the calculated actions of the perpetrator in the aftermath painted a picture of an intimate and deeply disturbing act. Was it a revenge killing? A deranged intruder, someone known to the family? The questions piled up with no satisfying answers, leaving the community gripped by fear. The Hinterkaifeck murders remain one of Germany's most infamous unsolved true crime cases. The lack of a clear motive and the lingering presence of the killer on the farm continue to fuel speculation. Decades later, the farmstead itself was eventually demolished, but the shadow of what happened persists, a constant reminder that some evils remain unseen, their perpetrators forever lost to the mists of time. Let me know what you think of this case in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe for more true crime stories.